Hello, my fellow gamers, Demon Moonbat here, and my character that I'm playing on for you guys is in Celadon, as per the end of the last episode. I was on my main character for a few days recently, and made some armor for this character here. I recently got a new mouse. Come on, get the box. As you can see, the lowest level ones I made was level 7. I believe the first epic quester is in this direction. My purpose of questing, I figure, is to highlight all the areas, which means I can keep it to just the epic quests, or I could just do an area for 20 minutes and then when I move on to the next area, do another episode for 20 minutes or so, and pretty much do all the quests that I can in that 20 minutes and not show the others. If you want to bring up the map, you press M. So you can see the quest icon is outside the city or town or whatever. But there's another reason to come up here. These are your vocations. You gather resources and you do crafting. My main character is an explorer, so I should pick something different than explorer. Ideally, it would be, here it is, Tinker. Jeweler and Prospector, as well as Cook. The sooner you pick a crafting profession and acquire the ability to gather resources, the more resources you'll gather along the way.
What can I do for you?
The reason why I picked Jeweler for my crafting profession is because I have a lot of gems from my prospecting on my main character. Suppliers over here, I think. Yeah.
How can I be of service?
Let's visit the bank. Pretty sure I have a combined tool thing stored and shared storage somewhere. Not that one. That one. Don't see it. open this, you either right click on Forge or you press T.
How can I be of service? Bonnet.
Some recipes don't require you to be anywhere in particular.
Greetings to you.
And there's the introduction to cooking. And I got a title, Handyman.
You may be of service today. Greetings to you.
Funny story is I keep trying to open the quest log with J, but well, I think this character's too low level for J to do anything, but L is the quest log for some reason.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Really should have spoken to him first. That would have been more efficient.
Hail, friend, and well met.
So it's always a good idea to pick up the quest in a particular area. And then you can go through them and decide which ones you're going to do. Or you can abandon ones that you
You may be of service to me.
overlevel. But if you already have them and you pass areas where you would complete them, it's more efficient. This is a relatively new quest. All those other times I played Elf and started in Cylindim, this only recently appeared. Comparatively. I've been playing LOTRO for about a decade. I remember when they changed Hunter. It was a poor decision on their part. Preferred the way Hunter was originally. Or at least originally for me. You dealt a lot of damage, you did it quickly with a particular stance. It's the one where you gained focus just by standing still.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your...
I think you also gained an increased critical chance, but you did it at the same range with the same power behind it as the string stance. As you can see, some of these are area highlights and some look like little crest icons. When you have a Slayer quest to kill a whole bunch of something, it usually highlights an area, but if you have a Slayer quest to kill one individual, like a boss, or to speak to an individual, like an NPC, you usually get the quest icon. As you see, I haven't actually activated the skill to track mines. That's because while questing, I will be passing by so many mine nodes that I will more than level up any prospector or anything else. You see, this one is a different color. I think that's a silver. Yeah, it's a silver. There are two that look almost identical. Silver, which you can't pick up yet, and gray, which you've overleveled. But I think this time I can actually see the difference. Might be the increase in graphic quality from having a new computer and everything. Going forward, I would like to have at least one episode of LOTRO, one episode of DDO, and one of Minecraft each week, but I can't promise. And that's a level. Level 6. This is what you get when you hit J. And these are deeds. In particular, class act deeds. This one, swift bow, barbed arrow, or Lingering wound. And this one's quick shot. Most of these are actually locked. I unlocked them on my main character with LOTRO store purchases. If you hover over it like this, if your quest will advance by killing it, it'll show up. And if you see it as a red dot on the mini-map, if you get close enough and it spots you, it will attack you. I obviously wasn't close enough to the wolf for that to happen. If you notice, I target and start attacking something as soon as its name appears. Because if its name is visible, I should be able to hit it. From too far away, it'll say too far away or out of range. But on a hunter bowmaster, I should be able to be in range as soon as its name appears on my screen. If somebody else attacks something first, as long as I also attack it before it's dead, I'll also get quest credit. I've killed enough elflies for the quest at least. That happens sometimes. Camera moves when the mouse didn't. Anyway, I just got a deed for exploring the area.
I am at your service.
I'm actually considering making every little bit of time I spend playing a video. That way nothing is missed. But if I do that, it is very likely that I will only be recording some things. Like if I go around resource gathering and nothing else, or if I go around finishing up deeds, I might not record it. But that deed is why you do quests beyond just the epics. That and to level up so you can continue doing the epics. There's a deed that you complete if you complete enough quests in a particular area. And killing stuff sometimes gives you quests as well. They're few and far between, but it does happen. Like this one.
How can I be of service? Might you spare the moments of your time?
You'll probably notice I haven't opened up the gift. That's because I would really rather save my inventory space for drops when I kill stuff. Once I finish the quest in this particular spot, with the wolves and the timber and the Aberthal's pack, and hand them in, I'll be ending the episode, since it's already 21 minutes in. And that's why I play Ranger. It never attacked me. Or Hunter, rather. This one, a little close. For some reason I thought it was a pile of lumber. These wolves drop light hides, which foresters use to turn into leather, which tailors in turn use to turn into armor. So it is often useful to kill animals for the sake of crafting. Now I just need to find Aberthal's pack, and here it is. You'll probably notice throughout watching me play the game that if I don't have to kill something, I'll try to avoid entering combat with it. But in most cases, if it sees me and I enter combat, I will stand there and fight it. It saves time if I don't have to fight everything I come across. But at the same time, I'm not just going to ignore it if it does attack me. Probably notice that these quest icons are different colors. The one over there is on fire. That's probably because it's a epic questline quest.
What can I do for you? At your service and your families.
The crafted armor doesn't really look all that good. So I put the armor I was just wearing back on as cosmetic. So I can wear the armor I had crafted for the purpose of stats, and the armor I had taken off for the purpose of cosmetic appearance. Stop telling me that. I have 1 point available and 3 things I can put it in. I tend to avoid anything that gives me a new skill. I already know what skills I want, and I get them automatically. So it would be either this one or this one. This one is all ranged attacks. This one is penetrating shot, so I'll start with this one. And that's it for this episode. And if you like my content and want to see more videos, please check out my channel. Goodbye.